hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. And what's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all around. Upside down.
Blended in the wall. I couldn't even see it. Three concurrent viewers. All right, well, we're starting because it's 6:30.
Yo,
Yo, yo, yo.
What's going on?
Hello.
Just got a friend
Just got a
request
friend request from Nathan for that first video.
Or for not first
Or
video,
for not first video, for the first game.
Let's see here.
Let's see
Woo!
here.
There we go.
There we go.
We're on the screen.
We're on the screen.
What is
What
going
is
on,
going
guys?
on, guys?
Hope you guys are
Hope
all
you guys are
well.
all well.
Who's in the chat right
Who's in the
now?
chat right now?
If you're in there,
pop
in, say
pop
hello.
in, say hello.
Doesn't look like everybody's
Doesn't look like
filtered in
everybody's
yet.
filtered in
Give
yet.
it a couple
We'll give it a
minutes.
couple minutes.
How's everybody doing?
How's everybody
If
doing?
you guys are
If you
here,
guys are
say
here,
hello.
say hello.
Peep in.
Peep in.
Let us know. Is my
Let us
hair
know.
crazy?
Is my hair crazy?
It's got a crazy
It's got a
spot.
crazy
Anyways.
spot. Anyways.
A little bit.
A little bit.
We're not
You know
concerned.
what? We're not concerned.
vain
We're not
people.
vain
We're gonna
people.
deal with
We're
it.
gonna deal
We're just
with
gonna
it.
deal with this
Just gonna deal with this
crazy
crazy
thing in our hair.
thing in our
Who's in the
hair?
chat?
Who's in the
Anybody
chat?
wanna
Wanna
pipe up? Say
pipe
hello.
up, say hello.
We got some
Interesting new games tonight.
I'm really excited.
Really
as
excited.
well
As
as
well
some
as some extra
fun creative elements.
Can
Can you guys hear me all right?
You guys hear me all right?
Sound good?
Does it sound good?
Trying a new mic
Trying a new mic
so
this week, so
lots of new things.
lots of new things.
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
Anybody there?
Anybody there?
Knock,
Knock,
hello.
knock. Hello.
Nobody in the chat.
Nobody in the chat.
Anybody there?
Anybody there?
Hey, there's Nathan.
There's
What's
Nathan.
going on, Nathan?
What's going on,
AK,
Nathan?
Rebecca
AK,
Perry.
Rebecca Perry.
Unless you're Graham.
In which case?
I'm assuming it's Nathan.
I'm assuming it's
I'm
Nathan.
gonna assume it's
I'm gonna
Nathan
assume it's Nathan
had
because
me
Nathan had
just
me
recently.
Just
So
recently.
what's going on, Nathan?
What's going on,
Hope you're well,
Nathan?
dude.
Hope you're well,
Hope you're
dude.
doing okay.
Hope you're doing okay.
Wait a little bit
Wait a
more
little
for
bit
people
more
to
for people to trickle in. I don't know where everybody is.
Yo, there's Zach.
There's Zach.
And Major
and
Echo.
Major Echo.
Okay,
That's because I think.
Oh, you know what it is.
Oh, you know
Ha!
what it is. Ha!
I know what it is. Sorry.
I know what it is. Sorry.
Give me a second.
Give me a second.
There we go. We fixed it. Hey, big brain. You're echoing like crazy. Is this better? This should be fixed. Does it sound better now? So for whatever reason, my phone's mirroring for one of the games later, and so it's picking up my microphone through that. So should be good to go now. Can you guys? Is it all better? Yes, better. Yo, what's going on, Keisha? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Awesome. All right, well, we're just going to get going with this, and we're going to get started. We've got a fun element, so here with me now, I've got Jordan. Violette Jordan's going to pop in here. Everybody say hi to Jordan. Give him a nice, warm welcome.
So bright.
So, it is very bright. Yes, there are a lot of lights here. So Jordan and I are going to play a game, and this is a very funny game, but probably for one of us, I don't know who. One of us is going to get sprayed in the face with water, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
So, the way this game works, just so everybody knows, Zach says hi, So just so you guys understand how this game works is Jordan and I are going to tell each other jokes. We will have mouths full of water. And so I will be telling Jordan jokes first. He will take a mouthful of water, and his goal is not to laugh at my obviously hilarious jokes. Now, Jordan will also take his turn afterwards, and he will tell me some jokes, and I will try not to laugh. So yeah, and beware, these jokes are really, really bad. So, and I can tell I'm already in a laughing mood, so this is not going to be fun.
No.
It's going to be really hilarious. Yeah, there we go. Zach's already piping in some jokes with why did the fish go to jail? Because she was guilty. Classic Zachary Dykeman joke.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to get started with this. Jordan, fill up your mouth, take a deep breath, and we are going to laugh at some jokes. Hope you guys are ready for this. All right, Jordan. Joke number 1. Yesterday, I confused the word jacuzzi with the word yakuza. Now I'm in hot water with the Japanese mafia. He almost swallowed it there, I'm pretty sure. All right. Joke number 2. You survived that one without spitting it out. My neighbor and I are such good friends, we decided to get a shared water source. We got along well. These are bad. All right. This one's my kicker, so I hope you're ready for this one. Grandpa died because we couldn't figure out his blood type. At least during this time, he told us all to be positive. Did you lose it there? He lost a bit. All right, you can swallow that water. You're good to go. So Jordan made it to joke number 3. That's a kicker. That's a good one.
That was good.
All right, we're going to swap it out now, and I'm going to fail at joke number 1 again.
Oh, frig. You stare down hell. I just stared you down hell. I have a few jokes with the unemployed. Sadly, none of them work.
Mm.
I don't know. Let it build a little bit here. Did you know that a plateau is the highest form of flattery? Yeah, this is it. Right here, yeah. Right in the mouth. This is where this is going. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Oh, no. No, we made it. No. I thought for sure. Oh, man. A man tells his doctor, help me. I'm addicted to Twitter. Doctor says, I'm sorry. I don't follow you. Yes! Got him.
Oh, I've been got. All right, we're going to keep going with these jokes because we got a couple extra. I want to use the extra ones I have. So Jordan, put some water in your mouth. We'll see if you can survive the last 2 jokes I have.
Yeah, I won't get too loud.
All right, here we go. All right. A man assaulted me with cream and butter. How dare he? Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan, do you know what's remarkable? Whiteboards. You survived those 2. Okay, those are my last 2. Jordan's gonna hit me with his last couple jokes. These are bad, by the way. These are awful.
To be frank, I'd have to change my name. I was trying to think of like a conversation I could have before that one, but I couldn't. No good. How about, what kind of exercise do lazy people do? Diddly squats. And last but not least, why don't calculus majors throw house parties? Because you should never drink and derive. yeah, that was the bad one. So I saved it till the end.
All right,
Real bad.
I survived that one. Thank you, Jordan, for joining in with that. Everybody, Jordan will still be here, but you just can't see him. That was super funny. Hope you guys enjoyed that. So we're going to try some new games tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed that relatively hilarious, awful joke scenario. It was lovely. So we are going to play a game called House Party. So the way this game works is that we play it on your phones, or I think you can only play it on your phone. So you go and you download the House Party app. You can add me as a friend, and you'll be able to join my room. At which point you will be able to kind of play the game with us. So there's a couple games within this, and so we'll try a few of them first. So one of them is called, it's like a drawing one, and you draw, and like I draw, and you guys have to try and guess as quickly as possible. So you guys will be actually on voice call with me, and I'll be able to hear you. And so iPads as well. Yeah, that's right, Nathan. Absolutely, you can use iPads. Anything that's on the Android or iOS base you can use. That's pretty much it. So we're going to dive into that. So I'm going to share my screen. You guys should be able to see this here in a second. All right, let's see here. That is not the right screen. There we go. All right, we got Nathan in here. I can see Nathan. What's going on, Nathan? I don't know. He probably can't hear me. All right, Nathan is in. Nathan can hear me. Yay! All right, you guys see me there. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right, you should just be able to join if you guys are in the group. So join on in. I know a number of you have me added already. Jump on in. You should just be able to click a little join button. So you can see here, it shows on my screen right there. You can see how Jordan says join. You can join. So should be able to see it there. Nathan is live on stream. Nathan, you're live in front of 15 billion people. How do you feel? There you go. Crazy. A rabbit, a priest, and a pastor walk into a bar. The rabbit says, "I think I was a typo." Nice. That's a classic joke. Well job, Graham. We get our bad joke influence from you. All right, waiting for a couple more people to jump in. Download the app if you can. Download it. Download it immediately.
What's heavier than dark blue?
What's that?
What's heavier than dark blue?
What's heavier than dark blue?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Light blue.
That doesn't make sense. Light blue's lighter than dark blue.
Yeah.
You said heavier.
Ah!
That's the opposite. Lovely jokes.
Bad jokes.
You can hop on into if you want. Anybody else going to join? I noticed Amy and Rebecca both downloaded it as well. You guys can join in. I'm going to just create the game now. So we're going to play quick draw. I'm going to draw. All right, we're just going to, I guess, get started. People can join in if they want. All right, so don't look at the stream if you're in the game. Jordan's in. Lovely. All right, so I need to now draw something here, and you guys have to try and guess what it is. And so say out loud what it is, and I'll try and listen to you.
Postman.
Close, you got to get it right.
Mailman.
Mailman, there we go. Jordan got it right. How do you add Martin as a friend? You add me. You should just be able to add. Search for Martin Stayhauer. That's how you spell my name. It's in Discord. Jordan's gonna type it in the chat here real quick as well. Yeah, you should just be able to type it in the chat. All right, we're going to keep going with this. Here we go. I'm going.
Did I spell it right?
Oh, your name's right there.
Yeah, you could literally see it.
Can they see that or no? Stay. All right. Clearly, I know.
What'd you say, Nathan? Yes. Yeah. Awesome. All right, we're actually going to. Let me see here. I need to add this in to block it out on the stream. Here we go. This is a big brain move. This is big brain move time.
Also,
Here
if you
we go.
switch the audio, let this app back on and mute your other mic, you can turn your mic on here so everybody can actually hear you through the program.
Also, just turn off this mic, and then everybody can hear me through the audio. I don't know how much of their delay there is, though.
Well, they'll hear you through your app.
Okay. Yeah, but you guys should be able to hear me through the stream as well right now, right?
Unmute yourself, though. You're muted.
Oh, gotcha. There we go. You should be able to hear me through the stream now.
It's not as loud.
All right, there we go. So I'm going to be drawing things. Alexa Smith has added me. Awesome. All right, we kind of screwed up there because we had to add everybody. People have been adding me. So Alexa's added me. Jonah has not. I see you in the chat. So it's all one word as well. Jordan typed it in 2 words, but it is all one word. So make sure you guys are doing that. So we're going to just chop this over here. Just do that so that way you can't see it. We'll try another game of quick draw. Alexa, you can feel free to hop in as well. I'm going to draw here again. You guys are going to have to guess what it is. So here we go. All right, Jonah Caldwell wants to be friends. Accept friends. All right, here we go. So now I need to draw something. Here we go. See if you guys can guess what it is.
A seashell.
Yeah, your seashell. It's your seashell. Absolutely. Graham Perry has joined. Welcome, Graham. All right, here we go.
A box, square. A chest.
Yep, good job, Nathan.
Ooh.
Nathan's crushing it. All right.
Quick. Nose.
Yeah, it's a nose. Good job. All right, what are we guessing next? What do you think this is?
Snake.
A word.
Yeah, it's a snake. All right. Graham just joined. Oh, this is... How am I supposed to get this one? This is... All right, we're going to do this and just... I apologize in advance, but, like, this is just... This is impossible to guess.
A cheeseburger.
See if we can... This one's terrible. Graham is now on the screen. Welcome, Graham. You're live in front of millions of people. Let's see if we can just do it like this. This one's going to be impossible. I can tell already.
A lollipop, burger, carrot.
Dessert? No.
It's all one item. I'm going to give like little hints, but it's all supposed to be one item. It's not like...
Carrot.
Platter. No.
A lolly bean carrot.
What'd you say, sorry, Nathan, for the first one?
It's a lolly bee carrot.
A lolly bee carrot. I don't think so. Yo, what? Go. All right, should be good to go now. Perfect. Okay. So it was salami. All right, we're going to draw again, but I'm going to pick someone different. So Nathan's been pretty good at guessing. So Nathan, you're on drawing, so we have to guess what Nathan's doing. All right, so this is a concept, and Nathan is drawing it. What is he drawing? What do we think it is? It's a star? Stars? Stare. Oh, it's stare. Wasn't star, it was stare. That's okay. An object. Candy. I'm clean. Alexa and Jonah, you guys got to guess. Where did Jonah go? There he is. All right. An object.
A mug. No.
It's an ambulance. Graham got it. Good job. All right, another object. A river?
Ocean.
Ooh, get on, Jordan.
Dang
it.
it. Same amount of letters.
All right. An object. Yellow, 4 letters. A horn? Ooh! Nathan's a good drawer, dude. He's making it easy. I can't answer that, dude. I had to draw salami, so. they can hear me. Oh yeah, they can. They can hear me through there, through the desktop audio. All right, an object, puzzle piece, a puzzle. Nice. Yo, Amy Dykeman, what's going on? All right, we got 7 drawings. Excellent. All right, we're going to play a different game now, guys. We're going to try one that interacts with everybody. What's up, Amy? How's it going?
Welcome.
All right, we're going to try this game called Chips and Guac, which I believe is like apples to apples. So let's play. The game is simple. The round starts with a guac card containing a word or expression. Everyone except for the judge gets chip cards and chooses the one that best matches the guac card. Oh, I'm the judge, apparently. All right. Man Crush Monday. Who is he? I am the judge. So everybody has to pick cards, and then I get to judge. Jonah Caldwell wants to talk. Jonah should just be able to join, right? Invite here. There we go. Jonah made it in. This is crazy. We got a lot of people in here. Jonah keeps cutting in and out, but I think you finally made it. Did you, Jonah?
How do you choose normal select?
I can see you at least. You're not talking, but... All right.
Wait, how do you join the game? I'm very confused.
You should be in the game right now playing. You should have some chips and stuff in front of you. Jordan, show me your screen. I just haven't seen it from the opposite side.
Got it. I'm probably gonna need to download the app then.
Yeah, are you on Chrome right now, Amy?
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely download the app and hop in that way. Okay, so pick the best match for Man Crush Monday. Email my Man Crush Monday. Is a breakfast burrito my Man Crush Monday? Is Pete Davidson my Man Crush Monday? Or is the state of Colorado my Man Crush Monday? I mean, Pete Davidson's not a bad looking dude, but I do love a good breakfast burrito. So, how do I give my chip to that? Select. Hey, who got it? So Graham got it. Graham was the breakfast burritoer. Excellent. So Graham gets a point. All right. Zach says he just got the app. Zach, you can open up the app and add me at Martin Stayhauer. Then you can do that. All right. Match to this card. Dang. All right. How do you find me, Zach? There is a search button, and please type in the chat, not in my Facebook, personal Facebook. You can type in the YouTube chat, but you literally look up my name. It's Martin Stayhauer. It's in the YouTube chat right now, and you should be able to find that. Should be pretty straightforward. All right, so the judge. So the judge has a few great ones. Who's our judge this round? It's Nathan. So Nathan has Dang is Captain America, Quiet Farts, Clapping Back, Area 51, or Bruno Mars. So which one are you going to give your dang chip to? Quiet Farts. Who doesn't love a good fart? Absolutely. That was Jonah. Jonah was the quiet farter. He smelt it, and therefore he dealt it.
Sounds like Jonah.
Sounds exactly like Jonah. All right, Jordan is the judge this time. What is our card? The 100 emoji. It's just literally the 100 emoji. Lovely. Oof. There we go. All right. That should be unlocked. Tap here to unlock. I want to unlock the room so people can join in. Zach wants to join in. The game. Oh, did the game restart there?
I think so.
That's super unfortunate. Gotcha. Apparently, if you lock the game, it restarts. Nathan, you're the judge again.
Okay.
All right. So, welcome back, Amy. Zach, you add me. Just there's a little search button, and you should search for my name, my full name, no spaces. All right, so match to this card is the face. Classic. All right, so you have to pick which one you think is that one. Nice. Need like a Kleenex or something. I'm taking a quick break, but I'm back in a second. Kleenex is right here. Lovely. Oh, that was the best nose blow I've ever had in my life. All right, excellent. We're waiting for the judge who picked Dumbledore. Dumbledore. Absolute Dumbledore. So Alexa gets some points for Dumbledore. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Of course.
All right.
Is it too late for me to join the game now, or
Uh,
because I'm on the phone now?
are you? You should be able to join the game. You should be part of it right now, right? I think so. You should be able to. Are you seeing the cards? So
I'm seeing nothing.
did cards not pop up or anything now for you, Amy?
Nope.
That's weird. We'll try next round to get you in. So we're matching affluent.
You guys see my beautiful ceiling.
All right, nice. I've selected mine. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can find you, Zach. Zach, why don't you send me your username, and I will search for you. Rebecca, I see you're online too. So affluent, the Spice Girls. Password as your password. Leslie Nope and Columbus Day. So which one is affluent, Alexa? You pick whichever one is your favorite. And Jonah disconnected. It is now reconnecting. Password as your password. That's me. I get points. Jonah, you're struggling there, bud. Everybody's leaving and joining. All right, Graham Perry is now the judge. Shouldn't use Snapchat. So we have to match to that. Who shouldn't use Snapchat? I'd say like 50% of my cards have something to do with Beyonce, which is weird. But
That is weird.
that's super weird. This is a little bit buggy, but we're figuring it out one step at a time. All right. Let's see here. All right. We're waiting on Graham to get all the cards, so make sure you've selected all the cards. The two buttons here look like Jordan's eyes.
Yeah, I just saw that.
All right. Graham Perry's joining again. People keep disconnecting. I don't know why. I have decent connection here, so I don't think it's me. So nobody gets any points there for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on. People are disconnecting.
Judge left.
Graham. All right, I'm the judge this time. So intense. That's our word. So you have to match your cards to that. There's definitely an audio delay, though. It probably looks really, really weird because I'm talking and you'll hear my voice like a couple seconds later. I can see it.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
Well, it's only because I'm standing next to you.
Yeah. All right. Give me some cards for intense. All right. Any intense cards out there? Has anybody put input cards at all yet? I'm not getting any yet.
I put one in, yeah.
Okay.
No, you haven't, Jonah. You can tell.
You have to hit select down at the bottom. So you pick your card and then you hit select.
Yeah, but it says that you're still picking.
Where do you see that, Nathan?
There's the cards on their screen. On their section, they'll have little cards.
I can't see
Yeah, I don't see
cards
that.
on that.
Oh, you're covering Jonah. That's why you can't see.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, here we go. Intense. A staple gun. Auto tune. Folding laundry. The most intense. And rainbows. Gotta go with the staple gun. That's by far my favorite answer. Select. It's not letting me select. This is super laggy. This is not going as well as I had hoped.
Probably because you're streaming.
I don't think so. Oh, Alexa just disconnected. Everybody's like disconnecting left and right. I'm not sure if this service is just unable to hold this many people, but well, after this game, maybe we'll switch to some Jackbox just because this is not functioning too well, and I can take the L. So, yeah, what's up?
I've only played up to 5. This is the highest I've ever played.
Highest you've ever played? Yeah, the servers probably just can't handle it. I'm having some real issues here. So, all right, guys, we're gonna hang up here, and we are going to try some Jackbox. Just unfortunate that this didn't work out as well as planned, but you know what? We take the L and we move on. So, thanks for trying, guys, and we will play some Jackbox. So keep tuning in. Bye-bye. All right. So we need to stop screen sharing now. There we go. Sorry. Give me a quick second. We'll have some Jackbox because the audio would have cut out there. Give me a second. Bye. Okay, there we go. You guys should be able to hear me now. What is going on? Bob, click in. Joining in, so joining the VIP. Joe's the VIP though, so that's okay. Feel free to join in if you guys want. It's up on the screen now. Should be able to join in. Yes, Amy, that was an attempt. Definitely just an attempt. Nothing more, nothing less. Hardly hear me turn down the in-game volume. Absolutely. There we go. Is that better, Amy? Who's Chris? That's a real question. excluding Chris. Thank you very much. That's much better, is it, Amy? We got me too. Me and me too. When people don't use their regular names, I don't know who they are. Alexa is in. Alright, do we have one more? Alright, we got Evelyn in. Excellent. Okay, we got lots of people in. What's up, Evelyn? Hope you're doing well. Jonah, you can hit the everybody's in button when you're ready. Excellent. Good job, Jonah. You're on point, dude. Alright, so we are diving right in.
My name is Schmitty, and I'm going to be your best friend for the next 10 minutes or so, anyway. Why, that's enough for a decent rodeo. And remember, audience
You're
members
me.
can join the game at
Gotcha.
any time by entering the room code.
So Amy's me
audience
and Jonah's me
members count
too?
too, you know.
Here we go.
This is round one. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way
So
you
answer
want.
the prompts.
Everyone will choose between your answer
from
and
there.
someone else's and decide who wins. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go.
Alright, let's make it happen. Write your answers on your device. Boom. Answers in. I'm ready to win. You guys better bring your A game, because otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what'll happen, but something will definitely happen if you don't bring your A game. All right, Zach is done. We got 48 seconds. Alexa's done. Evelyn's done. Who else we got? We got still Jonah and Amy, and Chris, whoever Chris is. Remember to keep it appropriate, guys. Otherwise,
Clock's running out.
We'll
Take
restart.
fast or
No,
use a
sure, we
safety
should
quit.
put it in. All right, Joe's done. Just waiting on who's the other person that we're waiting on. Nathan. Nathan, you took too long.
Cool. Let's see what's what.
Wait, are you playing?
Our first prompt is the best way to
All right,
get
best
out of
way
a
to
corn
get out of a
maze.
corn maze: flamethrower or ride a
Okay,
pig.
vote for your favorite.
Some good options. Some good options. Flamethrowers are great, but who doesn't love a good pig ride? What will we pick? All right, here we go. Oh, looks like flamethrower takes the cake. Ooh. I'm gonna sneeze. It's gonna happen.
Your next prompt is what the California raisins do
Cursed
for work
allergy
now.
season. What the California raisins
Put in
do
your
for work
votes.
now? Make wine or bartenders? Nice. Classic raisin jokes. Identical jokes.
Up next,
Life hack: an ordinary melon baller can also be used for eggs or
Oh,
nose
now.
picking. Lovely, lovely, wonderful. Ooh, look at that. 50-50 split right down the middle. I definitely did like nose picking
And
though. That
next,
was a classic
a
joke.
new baseball tradition.
A new
you
baseball
would like to see.
tradition
The
you would like to
seventh
see
inning
would be in the 7th inning, the splash zone.
away.
The 7th inning cake tournament. Interesting. Interesting choices. Oh, safety quip from Alexa. Gotcha. Evelyn takes the cake on that one. Because it was cake tournament. Get it? I am hilarious.
Okay, next one. Something that
Even a raccoon would need. Graham's chili or Martian's
Set,
cooking.
vote.
Wow, okay. Toxic towards your pastors much. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. 50-50 split between both of the bullies. And one of them was me!
Next
Got 'em.
prompt. Why is each snowflake different?
Why is each snowflake different? One is a normal snowflake and one is hail? Because they are. Gotcha. I know which one's Alexa's, by the way. I can already tell you, because they are is 100% Alexa's. Am I right? That's Nathan's. Oh, okay, I was wrong. I don't know people as well as I should. That's on me. That seemed just like an Alexa answer. Like,
Next on
because they are.
The worst thing to say in the
The worst thing to say in the back seat of a cop car. Smells like Martin
Okay,
or
vote.
Language Club. All right. Keep abusing my name for free points. Have your laughs. We'll see who comes out on top. Safety quick from Alexa. Dang. Whoever Chris is. The bully.
Probably Graham.
Next
It's
in
probably
line,
Graham.
You'll realize
You shouldn't have picked up that hitchhiker when he says, "Who needs self-isolation?" Or, "I had an accident." Oh, appeal. That's a classic. I don't know if you guys have seen that video recently. Actually kills me. Martin, 9 out of 10 times you're the one making Martin jokes. Alright, that's true, but shh. There's this video of this kid, like, walking with this cup of water. He's, like, walking around, and he like, spills it. He's like, "Oh, I peeled." And so he, like, goes and, like, "I gotta clean this up." And he, like, gets a paper towel, cleans it up, and he's like, "I'm not gonna peel this time." And he picks it up, he's like, "Oh, I peeled." And then he falls. It just has to be one of those videos we're gonna watch here in a minute. That's what it's gotta be.
It's time for round 2, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled.
Double. All right, let's go. Here we go. At round 2. All right. Let's see if I can get that pulled up so we can watch it in the meantime while we wait. Here it is. This is it. Lovely. All right. Let me see if I can get it here. Wait for this while we're waiting here.
Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something.
So this one. Yeah, here it is. Nice. We got it. Let's watch this while we wait. Oh no, we can't. We gotta get back to the game.
Let's see those quips.
No.
First up,
All right,
the
first
title
up.
of a TV
Title of
drama
a
about
drama
farmer who becomes
about a
cop.
farmer who becomes a cop. Hit cop
Okay,
or
pick your favorite
oopsies.
quip now.
All right, 5 seconds left on the clock. You can't tell me Hit Cop was not a brilliant selection. Oopsies? How did oopsies? I am flabbergasted.
Next one. A great way to
A
make
great way to make a
mad
dolphin mad
is
is
to
to. I'm echoing again.
and vote.
Kill its wife. That's aggressive. It doesn't look like I'm echoing. Does it sound like I'm echoing to you? Negative. Nathan, you're making stuff up.
No, it sounds like in a room.
Next
Sounds
up,
like I'm in a room. Yeah.
a campaign slogan guaranteed
Gotcha.
to get you elected
A
president.
campaign slogan guaranteed to get you elected president.
It's voting
Vote
time.
for me or else, or free candy for everyone. I'm always scared. I don't know what the or else is. All right. Looks like Me Too, aka Jonah, takes the World Cup on that one.
The or else is
Moving
Trump
on. The
What's
worst
that?
vehicle
He
to
said the or
drag race in.
else is Trump thing.
True. The worst vehicle to drag race in, Martin's old car or skateboard? True. You do not want to drag race in the Cobalt. It will probably fall apart. Although, yeah. Alexa would know because she ruined it once a week. Tossing stuff everywhere. She'd go in my car and she'd like take a bunch of napkins and just throw them all
Next
over the
on the
place.
list.
I'd catch her in the egg and be like, which is
A
me.
blank in your pocket.
Be prepared. Always keep a working game for youth in your pocket. Or a Twinkie. Classic. That's a big brain move right there. 5 seconds. Hey, it was me. I have the big brain move. Haha! Hype up my own joke for the additional points. That's a classic move. Classic.
Next. What would you do?
What would you do for a Klondike bar? Steal it from a store
It's
or
voting
literally
time.
nothing? Alright, I'm not going to condone thievery, so I'm voting for literally nothing. Wow, Zach. Actual thief? Nathan agrees with him? Literally nothing. I might say, hey, can I have that Klondike bar?
What's the worst way to spend
What's the
leap
worst
day?
way to spend leap day? You guys are
To vote.
mean. Just mean. That's not even me. That's just brutal. The worst way to spend leap days with me? That's toxic. Who wrote that?
With Martian.
Yeah, it's true. It's not even me. It's maybe with the Martian is what they're talking about. It's Jonah.
It was definitely you.
It was not. It's still
No,
Jonah.
I mean about you.
Oh yeah.
And next is
Last time it was
something you
called
might
Martin the
find in
Martian
George
was
W. Bush's living room.
middle school, I think. Something you might find in George W. Bush's living room. A clue or George W. Bush? You might just find him in his own living room. Who'd have thunk it? Oh. That's pretty good, Ed. I laughed at that one.
That's the end of round 2. Let's
Alright,
take a
end of
look at the
round
scores.
2. Round 3 incoming. Final fibbage. Oh, I take the lead. Get on, Devlin. Get on. Alright, round 3.
We've made it to round 3, the last
we go.
lash.
It all
Focus
comes
up
down to
because you're
this.
all answering the same
Who
prompt.
can be the funniest? Word lash.
Follow these word lash instructions.
Come up with a hit new video game with this word in its title. Oh, my jokes are so bad that I know I'm not going to get any points this round. It's one of those ones that I knew was brutal, and only I would laugh at it. But here I am, laughing at it, laughing at my own jokes. Ha!
Slime ball used car salesman simulator.
True. Slime sniffer. Slime Sniffer Simulator 3000. Done. Come on, Alexa, you ran out of time. That's on you.
Let's see the responses.
Alright, our responses are
Okay,
Mine
round
Slime.
three,
I'm
the
just gonna
reward
slime
three
right into your
levels, gold,
DMs.
silver, and
Slime and
bronze.
Slime
Have at
Soda. Slime Stoppers, no answer. Slime and Punishment, it's slime to go. Seconds on the clock. What we got? All right.
Brace yourselves. Here come those medals. Bronze.
Here's the bronze.
Bring out the
Nice.
silver.
And the silver.
And finally, gold.
The gold. I
Let's
didn't get
sell
any
off
gold,
those medals for
but I made
points.
some good headway back. Oh, Evelyn already beat me. So, dang, Evelyn beat me by a lot. A lot of people liked it slime to go. Zach with the slime and punishment. Definitely took the most points there. Who will
That's
come out
all.
on
Now
top?
for the final scores.
I think it's Evelyn, right? It is. Wow, I went from first to fifth there. Oh! Took a hit. It's a shot to the heart right there. That's a shot to the heart. All right, that was a good round. We're gonna switch up our game now. We'll go to some Guespionage. Get wrecked. All right, Evelyn. All right, you don't need to rub it in. Nobody likes a sore winner, Evelyn. Even though I like when I beat her in one of the rounds, I was like, "Get wrecked, Evelyn." I'm just as toxic. All right, settings, friendly, audience, room code hiding. Nice. All right. Here we go. Now I can go into OBS and hide.
No, I'm just saying a tweezer cam is gross.
Yeah, but we have to inspect nostril trackers.
Here's my image.
One aggressive nose
Image.
pick and it's out of place.
Good point.
Haha! Perfect. Lovely, lovely. Now I can see it. And you guys can't see it, so that way I can get in first and get the
So I
character
find
that I
out my
want.
wife is an agent.
And you had no idea?
Perfect.
No, I was
Alright, so I'm going to post it in the Discord.
Kids, right?
The code.
Turns out
So you
they're
should be on the
agents.
Discord if you would like to join.
That is pretty nice.
It'll be in the Games Info page tab. Feel free to jump in there. We got me, we got Jordan in here, we got Amy.
To the owner of the invisible car in parking lot C, you have been rear-ended.
Alright, priority given to those who are on the Discord. We got Jed Bush in here. You might find him in George W. Bush's living room as well.
I wouldn't have thought 55%
think maybe-
though. Are you sure about those numbers?
Oh yeah. It may not make sense.
Alright, we
to
got a couple
us,
left. We are going
That's how people under 30 eat
to
corn.
open it back up.
Well, why do you need a
I'm
parasol?
hiding so you
It
guys can
doesn't
see the
work
code.
otherwise.
No, I'm not. I'm moving my head around so you don't know if that's a K or an X or what's going on here. Just revealed it for another second.
Hi, Def.
Me and my big fat
Sheila,
stupid
what
head.
are you doing with those classified folders?
Me
you
and my
didn't
big
build with?
fat head.
It's not what you think. These are gag folders.
All the way in the
See,
corner.
it says
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
classified.
Yeah, because you crossed out classified and
Lovely.
wrote that yourself with a
Alright, we
Sharpie.
got room for
I am
one
right
more.
now. I
Is
don't
anybody
need
joining in for the last person?
All right.
We
See
need
you
one
later,
more.
Snowden.
Go to Jackbox TV on a device of some kind. Put in the code and join the game. Join.
I heard we have a new French agent starting today.
All right.
I think that may be him. Hi there. Are you the new French agent?
Oui, moi, je viens juste d'arriver. Je veux juste chercher les ressources humaines, mais avant, il faut que je trouve un bon café et quelques croissants qui pourraient m'aider.
Anybody,
aussi.
we
Quand est-ce
have
qu'on
space
part
for
pour,
one
déjeuner?
more.
J'ai 2 heures, alors il faut que j'en profite.
Bueller?
La pizza, c'est bien, mais
Bueller?
sauf les photos et les fourchettes. Oh, dis donc, qu'est-ce qu'il fait froid?
Anybody
Comment ils font
wanna
pour garder?
join?
C'est un frigo?
Yeah, I did not catch any of that.
All right, we're just gonna
Did
start.
they say he was French or not?
How did you
Here we
pass the
go.
entrance exam?
Everybody's in.
Take it. My
3,
dad's
2,
correct.
1. Some of the codes
Here at the
over
government,
here.
we are constantly watching everything. Like when you put an empty milk
Face
jug
goes
back into the
sits in the
fridge
bottom
because
right corner
throwing
of
it
the
away
audience
seemed like
and
too
see
much
if I
effort.
need to move
It all
myself.
gets stored in catalog for government use, but here we use it to play espionage.
Oh, room codes up in the top left corner. We're
Let
good.
the espionage.
All right, so this is a percentage game. Remember, you select the percentage. We go from there. So Jordan is up first.
Let's see, what would
Jordino Bino.
How about this?
Yeah, it's still building up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can't watch the video at the same time.
that's true. You can't.
What percentage
What
of people
percentage
are neat
of
freaks?
people are neat freaks?
Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the actual percentage.
We're all over the place. 100, 18.
Time's a wasting.
38, 37.
We have an answer.
I think he's pretty
37%.
close. I don't know. We'll
Everyone
see.
else, now it's your turn. Do you think the
We
correct
will
answer
see.
is higher or lower? If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much higher or much lower.
All right. So now we guess you can ask higher, lower, much higher, much lower. I'm going against the grain here. All right, what are Amy and Jonah, or Zach and Jonah going to
People
guess?
are saying
A
lower.
lot of people
Now
guessing
let's get to the
lower.
right answer.
Ooh, it is. It's actually much
21%.
lower.
We take bets on how long these
21%.
people can dust their light fixtures.
Everybody getting some points there, except for Zach and I.
So, who picked lower?
Yeah.
Nice job. I've got some points for you.
You get less points than the people who guess down, so
Next
that's
up.
not ideal. All right, we're up here.
What should I
You guys
search
are
for in
ready.
the old
All right,
surveillance
I
program?
get.
Ooh, I
What's
know.
my category? Museum wandering. Yes, I am an expert in museum wandering.
What
percentage of people walk around art museums with their hands clasped behind their backs? Like, hello, like 8%?
8%.
I guess
Everyone
it's
pick
super
higher
duper
or
low.
lower.
Like, walking around like. Like, who does that?
High five.
Yeah, it's a pretty safe bet to bet higher here, but I'm gonna say it's like super
Unanimously
duper
higher.
low.
Okay, right answer is 22%. The other 78%.
That's more than I would
in front of them and
anticipate.
Constantly exclaim, "I could have made that."
That's 1/5 of people. So one out of every. So there's 10 viewers right now. So two of us. There's two of us who are behind the hand walkers right now. That's what logic
And what
means.
have we here? Ah, that's too bad.
And so yeah,
Double downs
you
only count if
guys
the answer is off by
trolling.
15% or more.
Trolling? Absolutely.
Who's next?
All right, Nathan's up next.
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this?
Barber's poles. Gotcha. Symbols in the hair trade. Swirling stationery.
What percentage of men have their hair cut at establishments that display barber's poles?
All right, Nathan, what's your guess gonna be? Nathan. There you go. He's moving it. He's moving it.
Anytime now, 31%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
All right, what are we guessing here, people?
All right.
Much lower, says Zach. Much higher, says Jordan and Amy. Jed Bush says higher.
Everyone says higher except for one of you. And the correct answer is...
Ooh, it's actually lower. It's the only Nathan's the only person who gets points because Zach guessed much lower, so it's not more than 15%. That was a pretty good guess, Nathan. Good job.
Is this thing broken? No.
Literally nobody else gets points. That's unlucky.
Okay, who's up next?
I'm not doing too hot this round. All right, Amy.
Close your
Driver's
eyes. Imagine you're at the
licenses.
DMV.
Things that Amy shouldn't have. Okay, I'm messing around. I'm messing around. What percentage of people have misrepresented their weight on driver's license, even to a small degree? What do we think? Whoop. Oh. 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 Oh.
60%.
60%.
Okay, higher or lower?
All right.
Going in much lower on this one. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like that's the verdict. That is the verdict.
High five. Running out of time. Lower
Everybody saying
plus
lower.
And Surveil says 50%.
Oh, it's actually not much lower, so I'm the only one who doesn't get points there. Man, this is not my round. It was actually 50. I was honestly thinking it's like 50-50.
I've got some points for you.
But I don't know why I guess much lower then. Because I'm a dingus.
Who's next? Okay, computer. What do you have for this one?
Should have just kept the dial where it was, and you would have got the most amount of points. Middle names. Give a name rejection.
What percentage of people go by their middle
What
names?
percentage of people go by their middle names? Fun fact, my middle name is Alexander, so I could go by Alex if I wanted to, and then you guys could all mistake me for Alex Combo. I don't know. What's your middle name, Jordan? Philip.
Everyone else,
Philip.
higher or lower?
Could also go by Philip.
All right.
Is that going much lower on 19? So that'd have to be literally like 3 or 4%. So bold move, Zach.
The majority say lower. And Surveil says...
Oh, Zach actually
Thank
gets
goodness
it.
Harry Truman didn't
That's
go by his middle name.
insane.
Just look it up.
That's crazy. What a snipe by Zach. I knew it was going to be low. I didn't think it'd be that low, but yeah. That makes sense. Like, how many people? I only know like 1 or 2 people that go by the middle name.
Good job.
Very, very few people do that.
Double points for saying much lower.
Zach racking in the points.
Next up, high five.
All right, Jeb Bush.
I'm going to search for...
Bob Bush. Bobbert Bush.
What percentage of people have cleared their internet history in the past
What
month?
percentage of people clear their internet history in the past month? What do you think, Jed? What's your thoughts, Jed? Make a choice, Jed.
38%.
38%.
All right,
That's a
what
pretty
do you
good
think?
guess. Here's out.
Right.
Perfect. I don't know why I have my hood up. What's down now? We're good.
What do you think?
All right, just me left.
Just
Much
one
higher.
person says lower.
I would say
Okay,
much
let's
higher.
see
It's
the right
going
answer.
Double down. Ooh,
49%.
double down was not the
As if we don't
play.
have better things to do than collect the data once every 10
Was
minutes.
not the play, Jonah. Pretty good guess though at 38. It was pretty close.
Let's
1,000
see who
points,
got it
not
right.
bad.
Here's some points.
Hey, I got some points.
Who's next?
All right, Zach's up next.
All right, I have a good one.
Bedroom televisions. How many people have a TV in their bedroom?
What percentage of people have televisions in
I
their
caught the
bedrooms?
question before it was even up. Big brain. All right, Zach, make a choice. What percentage of people have TVs in their bedrooms?
50%.
50.
Everyone
He's
else
going
is
straight for
higher
the
or
50. Oh, much lower. Wow, bold move.
Most of you are saying higher. And the correct answer is
What's the correct answer? Ooh,
63%.
much higher does not get it. So higher was the correct answer. So once again, I have a big brain and I'm correct.
Who got it right? Well done. You get
And I'm
points.
not in last place anymore. All right, it's final round. Final round.
Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. Which Tom Hanks movie do people love most?
Which
Let's take a
Tom
look at the
Hanks
board.
people do people love most?
But choose carefully. Only the 3 most popular
All right,
answers
3
are
most
worth
popular.
points.
That's what you need.
Good luck.
waiting on Jonah.
To use all 3 of your picks.
Remember to pick 3, Jonah. There we go. All right.
Let's see what everyone picked.
What do we got? Toy Story was picked a lot. Saving Private Ryan was picked a lot. Castaways was picked a little. Forrest Gump was picked a lot. Toy Story 3 was picked a lot. And Big was only picked by 1 person. Oh! Big. Dang. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, what are our final scores?
Who is it? It's...
Alright. Zach in last place. I got 3rd. Wow, I pulled ahead. Jed Bush takes the game. Way to go, Jed. Proud of you, Jed.
Congratulations! You've won a
Even
game that should
10,000.
probably be
I call
illegal.
rigged.
I'm so
I
proud
call
of
rigged.
you.
Whoever's running this game is rigging it for them. Alright, let's drop that. We're going to play a game of Drawful. Drawful. Love me some Drawful. Well, let's watch this while we're waiting. Just so you guys can all see what I'm talking about here. This is the classic video of this kid spilling. I love this. This one's for me. Oh!
Uh-oh. I gotta clean
I'm gonna clean that. Kid's over here. And he cleans it. This is classic. Absolutely classic. Takes a sip. You know, might as well mid. I won't pill it.
Uh-oh, I built.
The immediate smell. It's classic. Here we go. Kills me every time. Every time. I gotta clean that. Oh, I peeled. Oh, I peeled. I hope you guys can see my Facebook now. Private messages. Ah! Alright. Should be able to... Where's Drawful? Let's see if we can just... We'll go to... Properties. Xbox Game Bar. No, we want Drawful 2. Okay. That is the perfect size. Excellent. Alright, so we will put this image up here. We'll reveal it because I'm pretty sure I want to hide the code. Alright. Press enter to begin. Lovely. Settings. Audience mode, family friendly. Perfect. Alright. Alright, there we go. I hit it very quickly, so hopefully you guys didn't see that. Alright, posting the code in Discord. It's in. Join up. I get to draw a picture of myself. Draw a picture of yourself, guys.
Hello.
That's a lovely picture of myself. Great drawing, Jordan. Jonah, that's a thing. Zach, a VeggieTales drawing. What a surprise. Alexa, also great drawing. Barbara Bush. Alright, I know it's Graham now because Barbara spelled wrong. So, you've given yourself away, Graham. Jordan 2. We got room for one more. Who's jumping in?
Wait. So somebody took my name before me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Someone was too quick. My guess is it was Amy, based on the fact that I don't see Amy's name yet. And Nathan jumping in. Alright. Draw yourself. Nathan is also a smiley face. Lovely. All right, Jordan 2, the artist. Hurry up and finish.
Sorry.
Oh.
There we go. Lovely. All right, everybody's in. We're gonna get started here. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna remove that fusion image. There we go.
Welcome to Drawful. 8 players, huh? I wish I was as ambitious with my squad goals. Let's have some fun.
All right, let's make it happen, y'all.
All right. If you look at your device,
Time to draw.
you should see a secret prompt just for you. Something odd or funny, like botulism or some other weird thing that I can't think of an example of right now. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. You'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, have fun. If you're still watching, wishing you could somehow play along, you can still join the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering this room code.
Hello!
Lovely drawing. My artistry is shown once again. It's a question for you guys. You can answer in the comments if you guys are kicking around. Do you guys prefer this where you can engage, or would you rather watch a game that you all play and like watch me play? Because I know sometimes people do that where they play a game and people just like to watch. Do you guys like the interactive factor? Are you enjoying these games for the most part? Is there something you guys would like better or different, or would you like to try a different week, or what's that?
More jokes.
More jokes? Yeah, true. It is a lovely drawing. I'm pretty sure that's Alexa.
Oh.
Hurry up, people. Just type something in.
All right, you gotta write something in, guys. Nobody's answering in the chat tonight. I don't know where anybody is.
Here are your choices. Try to pick the real title and avoid all the garbage
true.
everyone else typed in.
Still, there's 9 people who aren't answering. I'm walking here. Hey, I'm walking here. It's Boston. We got Bone Cannon. We got the Sun watching TV. Don't eat me. I'm a bone. Bad choice. Bad choice. Mermaid for dinner. Bone or human bone.
Hello!
Oh.
Choose something.
All right. What could it be?
And here are your picks.
Bad choice. Bad choice. It was a decoy. Human bone. That was Amy, aka Jordan 1. Mermaid for dinner. That was the actual answer. Okay, maybe not that bad of a drawing, Alex, if everybody got it. That's big brain. All right, Alexa takes an early lead. What is it?
Next up, type in a title
Okay.
now.
Hello!
That's definitely something.
Oh.
I think that's Nathan. Excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Alright, Zach is guessed. We've all guessed.
Here are
Alright.
your choices.
Noise, distortion, a muscle, a car light, a broken leg, a nose pimple, a nose, a nostril, or a bogger. An absolute bogger.
Just have any button.
Oh.
And here are your picks.
All right, we got muscle. It was not muscle, even though Jordan and I guessed it. Zach getting some points there. Nose pimple. It's not a nose pimple. Barbara Bush. Noise distortion. Nathan, how is that noise distortion? I have no idea. Gotcha. Alright. Well, everybody else guessed it, so. And Barbara Bush guessed it, so it's not rigged. Graham looking over his son's shoulder.
Right, let's do another one.
What is it? That's a great question. It's a joke. I know you're not cheating, Graham. He's about to type in the chat. I'm not cheating. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I just guessed. It was so clearly noise distortion. That's good. That's good. Good times.
Hey, I'm serious. Time is up.
All right, we got camera, we got camera and a worm, we got a robot missing parts, we got a picture of train tracks, we got photo DNA, we got documentary about fences, camera lens, or taking a picture of a worm.
Oh, and here are your picks.
Photo DNA. It was not photo DNA, although a lot of people guessed for that. Jordan won, coming up clutch. Get some points. Taking a picture of train tracks. That was Jonah. All right. Documentary about fences. That was the actual answer. Nice. All right, Nathan's on a win streak. He is taking the lead. What is it?
Put in your titles now.
That's a great question, Jordan. What is that? Time will tell. Absolutely. Jordan's right. Time will tell as far as what we have. Brr. Good noises. 20 seconds. Make sure you guys make your guesses ASAP. Otherwise, you won't get them in.
Quick, type in anything. And here are your choices.
All right. Unhappy dog with a perm. Dog with an afro. Foxy lady. Dog wig. Hairy dog. Dog. Afro dog. Doggy's brain. A lot of good options here. Very similar, all of them. So obviously the drawing was done relatively well.
Other than the Foxy Lady.
Okay.
Other than the Foxy Lady. That's a little bit different. It was not Afro Dog. Sorry, Jonah. It was not Hairy Dog. Sorry, Jordan 1 and Nathan. It was not Dogwig. Sorry, Barbara Bush. It was not Doggy's brain. Sorry, Alexa. But in fact, it was Unhappy Dog with a Perm. I figured as much when it's that late. So you can tell kind of basically if your answer doesn't get picked super early, there's a good chance that it's right. And I was right. It was an Unhappy Dog with a Perm. So yes. Alright, what is it?
Up next.
That's a lovely drawing. Who drew that? That's my drawing!
Oh.
Alright, good chance that nobody picks my answer. and I just lose. Good probability based on my drawing.
Hurry up, people. Just type something in.
All right, we got duh, we got timeout, we got mama singing a baby girl, we got hide and seek, we got yelling at your child, don't do this, loud person, yelling old lady, or hiding from the boss. Definitely giving some likes up for this one. Good ones.
Select an answer. Come on.
All right, what do we got?
Let's see what people picked.
Hide and seek. It was not hide and seek, Nathan. You fell for one of the classic blunders. Yelling old lady. It was not yelling old lady. Pogo and Jordan won. You fell for the classic blunder. Timeout. Barbara Bush, you're wrong. Keep voting for Nathan. It's rigged. Hiding from the boss. Hey, people guessed it. People actually guessed it. Feels real stinking good, man. That pulls me into first place position, tied with Jonah. Lovely. Actually, I think it's a three-way tie for first. What is it?
Let's take a look at our next drawing.
Some great art. Some lovely drawings. These are all artists. I'm impressed. Alright, what do we got here?
And here are your
Is it a hairy eye? Is it squinting? Is it green peas? Is it a... move my head. Hairy leaf? Is it sore eye with pretty eyelashes? 2/3 of Blink-182? Eyeball or a half-closed eye?
Just pick one. Oh. And here are your picks.
Alright, what do we think it is? Squinting. A lot of people thought it was squinting. It was not. Jordan cleaning up with that one. Half-closed eye. That was me! You guys fell for one of the classic blunders. 2/3 of Blink-182. That was the actual answer.
No.
And I got it, because you know what I figured?
Sorry.
I figured no one here knows what Blink-182
That's
is.
true.
So, that's an easy win.
That's true. Too old for most of them and too young for Graham.
Facts. Very true. Alright, I take a commanding lead. Commanding lead. Absolute commander. Commander Leaderson. What is it?
And now,
That's a great
this
question.
drawing.
That's a wonderful question. What is it? Jonah, what did you draw? Jonah, you need to spend some more time in art class, dude.
Hey, I'm serious.
I legit have zero idea what that is. Oh man, that's a rough one. That's a rough one right there. I appreciate your
Here are your
artistic
choices.
skills. Anchor hit me in the water. Really good looking life jacket. Plane diving onto a man. Drowning in a storm. Life jacket. Catching falling hamburgers. Home or splitting wood.
Pick something. Oh. And here are your picks.
Anchor hit me in the water. Jordan played himself. Congratulations, Jordan. You played yourself. Catching falling hamburgers. Congratulations, Nathan. I played you. Boo! Alright. Drowning in a storm is not drowning in a storm. Jordan, you played yourself again 2 times in 1 round. Lovely. Splitting wood. That's not, it was Barbara Bush's. Home. Not home. Why do you keep voting for Nathan's, Barbara? A little bit suspicious. Really good looking life jacket. Gotcha. Okay. That's an interesting one there, Jonah. Interesting. All right, what is it? That's a great question. That's a lovely question. I got a suspicion that this is Zach's drawing because I see a VeggieTales character in the corner. So I'm assuming he started to draw something.
Time is almost up.
And then, I don't know what the rest is supposed to be, but I guess we'll see.
Okay, here are your choices.
Sunny day in a forest, the inside of a rat's mouth, an evil looking down from the sky, sunshine and lollipops, bed, nice comfy bed, the sun is inside the house, or sun. This is a tough one. I have no idea what this is.
Okay.
Alright, what do we got? Sunny day in the forest. Jordan, you played yourself! Every time. Jordan. It's like that meme of the guy who's like holding up a gun to the back of his own head. Classic. Nice comfy bed. Alright, Barbara Bush taking some points. The sun is inside the house. That was the actual answer. Okay. Getcha. Roger this. Alright, final scores are in. Looks like Jonah wins with 600 points extra. Awesome job, Jonah. Alright. So we're going to end our game time there. We're going to move into our series. So we are going to be in week 2 of our Work Hard, Play Hard series. And so we're going to talk a little bit here in a bit. We're going to take a short break. But before we do, I have a quick announcement for you guys that I'm really, really excited about. So we are going to be joined in 2 weeks' time. So not next week, but the week after. We are going to be joined by the Ridge Youth for games. So we'll have a few more people for games. And so they are on Maple Ridge, which is really, really cool. Who was most liked? I have no idea. I closed the game. I apologize, Jonah. So yeah, we're going to have kind of a cool, unified youth group that week. It's going to be a lot of fun. There are a lot of fun people. Ryan Genero is the youth pastor there. He's an awesome guy, very fun. We're going to be sharing together. We're going to be doing kind of a Q&A night, so bring your questions. I'll create a page on the Discord as well that you guys can put your questions into. And then we will have a Q&A via him and I will be on screen and we will answer your questions. It will be super duper awesome. And so we're going to do that in 2 weeks time. Don't forget. It's going to be really, really fun. And we're going to take a short break and then we will be back with our message time. There you go. All right, we're back. All right. We just visited Polly real quick, but I'm going to move this. There we go. All right. Lovely, lovely. Hope you guys are all well. We are going to be diving into week 2. Jordan, you can zoom out a little bit. It's kind of catching the top part of that. I don't know if I just need to sit down maybe. I may need to sit down because it's catching a lot of the green screen. Yeah, I'll sit down here. That's probably better. And you'll probably have to adjust a little bit further. No, other way. Sorry, this way. There we go. Lovely. All right. Cool. So I'm going to bring up your guys' chat here. So any reminder that any questions you have during this time, feel free to put them in the chat, and I will try and answer them as best I can. So we are in week 2 of our Work Hard, Play Hard series, and we're kind of talking about the importance of hard work, and we'll talk a little bit next week about what playing hard means. So this week, the title of my message, which I assume you guys will all enjoy, is called Get a Job, You Punk. It's a great title, hilarious. So last week, if you remember, we talked about how we work and what's important in, how we actually conduct ourselves when we're doing work. We're going to dive a little bit into why we should work today. And so we kind of talked last week about what we should do when we work, but why should we work? Why should we get a job? Why should we work with our parents, whatever that looks like? And a lot of times when we hear the word jobs, a lot of us think of like, oh, I need to go work at McDonald's, or I need to go work at Tim Hortons, or I need to, find a job at a grocery store, or whatever that looks like, right? And those are definitely jobs, and they don't have to look like that, though. Some of you guys are still in middle school, but that still applies to you now as well as in the future. I like to use Nathan as an example for this, because you have 2 jobs. Yeah, exactly. Nathan has 2 jobs. Nathan works in the summer with Bruce Cheney at Beulah, and so he helps out with him in the summers, and so that's a great job for him that he loves to do, and that's exactly it, right? Just because you're in middle school doesn't mean you can't figure out some kind of workaround so that you can work, right? So it's good. So why should we have a job? 3 main reasons I kind of want to dive into today as we kind of talk about this. So first of all, it builds skills for our future. So having a hardworking mentality, which is what we kind of talked about last week, and like working hard and making sure that we work really hard, it's something that will serve us this entire lifetime, right? So it's also in how we serve God. So in the book of Hebrews, in Hebrews 12, 1-2, it says this, which Hebrews is written by the author, right? So an unknown author, oftentimes it's kind of one of those weird books that can go uncredited. But so it says, therefore we also, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance for the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, as he sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. So I really like this verse because it really kind of gives us a mentality of how Christ wants us to live. He wants us to run with endurance and to work hard, for this race that's set out before us, because, Jesus endured the cross for us, and he died for us, and that's a big thing, right? That's a really, really important thing, is that he went through his life working hard for us. And so as an example too, that's a really good thing for us to look at, right? It's like running a marathon. Have you guys ever heard about running a marathon? It's a common term, but it's like a really, really long distance to run. So when I say that, you couldn't just like say, you know what, I'm going to run a marathon and just immediately run one. Oftentimes you have to train for it. You'd have to train for, weeks and months, and some people even train for years before they run marathons, or even half marathons and stuff like that, right? So running a marathon is a very big deal. If you do that, if you just step up and say, you know what, I'm going to run a marathon, it's not going to work out too well for you. In the same way, when we prepare our bodies and our minds to serve God, serving him in a job is also beneficial, right? That's how we kind of understand the rhythms of of work and what that looks like. When we get a job, it teaches us good, hardworking habits, which can also translate to how we serve other people, right? And so that's really important. So that's a good reason to work hard, right? We talked a little bit about that and getting a job. So the second piece of why we should have a job, our first piece was it builds skills for our future, which is really important, and it's good because the more skills that we have, the more things we can do to reach people for Jesus. That's important. The second one is jobs create money, right? So the more money we make, the more we can actually give away and bless people, right? So earning money from your job realistically shouldn't just be like a self-serving thing. I know oftentimes, we make money and we're like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go buy a new shirt, or I'm going to buy this video game that I want to buy, or I'm going to, go to McDonald's as much as I want and eat it all, right? For instance, I worked at McDonald's in university in Sussex, and the only reason I worked there for the most part was to get the 50% off discount and then gorge myself on McDonald's food, which was, obviously has really affected my figure. But regardless, I was in a place where I wasn't, in the right headspace of, I'm working so that I can earn money, so that I can give that and help people and bless people, or, give that to God and to the church and what that looks like, right? So we shouldn't just be looking for self-serving purposes. Whatever God blesses us with, we need to give to others or use wisely for our future. Some of you guys are planning towards college, right? Some of you guys are in that phase of life where you know where you're going, or even if you don't know where you're going, you realize you're going to go to a post-secondary education, and you're going to use that to earn more money in the future, to give more money, right? Or to follow something that you're passionate about and you believe God's called you to. Because I've said this before and I'll say it again. God calls some people to be pastors. God calls a lot of people to not be pastors and to be architects or engineers or whatever that looks like. In all these different kind of jobs, God has a calling on your life. And so a good, wise way to spend your money is to pursue that calling that God has placed on your life, whether that's post-secondary education or something else beyond that, right? So whether it's that, whether you're saving for college, or whether you're just saving to bless others in the future with, a bigger blessing or whatever that is, so that they can see God through how you bless them, right? Money is a great byproduct of working. However, we need to use it wisely and we need to be generous. God was so generous with us. Every good gift we get comes from God. He is the most generous. He's the most generous. He's just the most generous, period. That's it. That's all I have to say about that, is that he is extraordinarily generous. And because of that, because of how generous he's been to us by sacrificing his son for us, we need to be just as generous. We need to be giving away as much as we can, right? The last point I have here as far as why we should have a job, and we've been kind of talking about this a little bit last week, but I do want to really emphasize this as far as why should we have a job. The last thing I want to bring up, so the first one was it builds skills for our future. The second one was the more money we make, the more we can give away. And the third one is it allows us an opportunity to share Jesus with people. And that's really cool. That's a really cool opportunity every single one of us has, is to go into workplaces and work really hard and be an incredible example to the people around us. Not that you can't do that in your schools or in your homes. Those are obviously important as well. And I know obviously right now you're not spending time in your schools. And obviously I want to preface this with too, because some of you guys are like, well, how am I supposed to get a job during this whole COVID thing? Please understand that times are very different right now, but times will not always remain this way. And so you can't use that as an excuse once things, clear up and move on, because I believe they will. And I'm not going to go too much into that, but please take in light that this will be like a realistic opportunity once things start to clear up. Jobs are actually, a lot of places are still hiring during this time. But the way we work inside of our jobs and why we should, that's an opportunity for us to share Jesus with the people around us. And so how we work, it's not just about, going up to your coworker and saying, you need Jesus, great, that's going to be overly aggressive. But in hardworking efforts, in loving and caring about the people around you, being kind, being, it's crazy, but there's a lot of stuff where you're at a job and there's something to do with that job. You could be the lazy person and you can say, you know what, I don't really want to do that. Who wants to do that, right? Or you can step up for that job and say, you know what, I want to do that. I'll do that for you, to take someone else's, workload down. It's stuff as simple as like when I worked at McDonald's, I'd go above and beyond as far as like, hey, you know what, I'm going to clean the counter so that nobody else has to. And they're like, oh, that's awesome. Like, that's great. Thank you so much, right? Like, it's simple stuff like that going above and beyond is loving on people the way Jesus loved, right? And so that's a really, really important step for us to make sure that we're doing. If you are the hardest worker at your job, people will notice that. People will notice that and they'll say, man, why are you such a hard worker? Why are you so great at that, right? And people will recognize that all the time. It happens. It's an easy way for us to share our faith and to say, hey, you know what? Jesus worked hard for me. I'm working hard for others as a response, because God asks us to love him and to love others, right? He says that's the greatest commandment. So in the New Testament, the Pharisees come up to Jesus and they say, Jesus, what is the greatest commandment? He says, it's simple. Love God and love others, right? He says the second one's like it, love others. And so realistically, a way we can love others is by how we work in our workplaces, right? And I think oftentimes too that our jobs will build character in us. And I talked about a little bit about skills for the future, but I also kind of want to tail this into the end here, is that working hard develops your character. And God doesn't want us to be lazy. He doesn't want us to sit around on the couch or, whatever that looks like, playing video games, hanging out with friends. Those aren't bad things inherently, but God doesn't want us to be lazy. He wants us to work hard, and I believe that's a biblical principle. And so, how we honor God with our time. And I'm not saying that you can't enjoy the things that this world has to offer, right? There's a lot of really, really cool things, like really cool places, like even hiking in the Irving Nature Park. That's awesome. That's a really cool thing that God has given us. Technology, us to be able to communicate like this, that's awesome. That's really cool. But God has also asked us to go into the world and make disciples of all nations. And what that means is sharing our faith. And going does not mean staying, right? Or being ambiguous in situations where it's like, where people ask you, oh, why are you doing this? You're like, oh, no reason. Like that type of thing. How we influence and how we go is super duper important. So God doesn't want us to be lazy. He wants us to be hardworking people for him. And so really that's important. That's something he's developing our character when we go out and put ourselves in maybe an uncomfortable position. Because for some of us, it's like a job doesn't sound fun. And oftentimes jobs aren't fun. There's a lot of parts of jobs that are very not fun. But that's okay. Sometimes it's okay that things aren't fun, because those things develop who God wants us to be. So we are running to the end of our time here. We have about 15 minutes. I guess we had a little bit of extra time. I cut the games too early. That's okay. That happens. Does anybody have any questions? Anything going on that you guys want to share, want to talk about? Any cool things you guys have been doing during quarantine? We've had a pretty packed evening for the most part. Normally I kind of sit around and wait for people to show up, but we didn't tonight. We just jumped right in. So anybody have any cool stories or anything fun they want to share from this week that they did? I know Jordan froze his butt off today setting up a hammock. That's funny. Why is your hair messy? I don't know. Is my hair messy? Does it look really messy? It's kind of like a tufted up look. Look at it. It's like it's supposed to be like a tufted up look. My wife said it looked good. Does it not look good, Jordan? Wow, toxic.
Any questions? Like, what's the question?
That is a question. Any other questions? I love questions like that. We got a few minutes here. We'll hang out for a few minutes. If nobody asks questions, we will call it there. Any good things going on in your life? Any bad things? Anything you guys want prayer for? Anything you say, hey, you know what? I really appreciated it if you're praying for this. Anybody have those things? Anything going on? Chat is dead as a doorknob. You guys are all napping. I remember what I said about not being lazy. You're too lazy to type in chat. What's going on here? What's going on? Nothing. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap it up there then. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, Amy says, AP exams start in 2.5 weeks. Get on that homework, Amy. Get on that homework. Hey, absolutely. We as your youth leaders, and I know the youth leaders that are watching right now will be praying for you as well during that. AP placements, that's good. And part of working hard and what we've been talking about is working hard at school. And I know that advanced placements literally means you're working hard. And I know, Amy, you're someone who has a big drive to work hard. So that's good. And we're proud of you. And we're praying for you that you do well. So Nathan's been doing a lot of work. Yeah, that's good. It's good for you, Nathan. I know you hate work too, and you don't look for it wherever you go. That's a thing. No, Nathan loves work. Which is cool. Excellent. Cool. All right, guys. If nobody else has anything to say, we are going to end it there. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out, and we will see you next week for our last week of Work Hard, Play Hard. Then the week after that, remember, we're joining with the Ridge Youth. We're going to have a lot of fun playing games with them. I'm constantly looking for new games for us to play, exciting stuff. If you guys have any recommendations or things that you really enjoyed or things that you'd like to try, feel free to send me a message. I love to take your guys' feedback and hear what you like to do, because this is a whole new adventure for all of us, right? This is a whole new thing for every single one of us, and so feel free to tell me things that you enjoy, things that you don't enjoy, things that we can play together. We're just trying to figure this out so we can still do life together. Appreciate every one of you guys hanging out, and we will see you next time. So see you guys later. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.